It is a new year, and our viewers need some help navigating some tricky situations.
So you know what that means. It is time for Hoda and Jenna's Social Dilemmas.
Okay, here's the first one. The first one of the year, y'all. The first social D of the year.
Ready.
Here it is. My sister-in-law, Kelly, once again made a resolution to clean up her life, both emotionally and physically. She asked me where she should start. Can I tell her to dump the boyfriend who is making her miserable? No.
No, you can't.
No, but you know what you could tell her is, hey, Mel Robbins has a great podcast, or hey, there's this person I've been listening to that really helps with me thinking about relationships, and then let her take her journey.
That's good.
To find.
That's good. Great. That's great advice.
Dumping.
Because I think with all of us, we are trying so hard to push someone into something.
Yes.
Because you say, oh gosh, she's not good for you, or oh, this job isn't suited for you, or oh, you need to clean up your life or pick this up. But unless they want to do it, you know what you can do? Someone told me this. Make fertile ground for them to try to figure it out.
Yes.
And that's what you said.
Yes.
Here's a podcast. Here's a book. If you're interested, or just say, I was listening to this person.
Yes.
They were awesome.
Yeah.
And then leave it.
Or this book changed my life.
And then
leave it. Give it to her, you know?
But don't, the more you push, the more people back up.
And by the way, that's a great parenting.
Yes.
That's a great parenting thing.
Yes.
I had an unfortunate boyfriend for a long time. And my parents never, I couldn't even tell that they disliked him so much.
Oh, they didn't
say. And then the second my dad knew I was over him, he goes, just making sure you're not going to marry that guy. And I'm like, no. But they waited.
They waited.
Until I made the decision.
It's true. The pushing never, ever works. Okay, Here we go. Next. My husband and I hosted a potluck dinner for our neighbors. Maddie brought a delicious dessert, but then asked for the leftovers to take home. I was totally caught off guard and said yes, but isn't that rude? Shouldn't the leftovers have been left with us? That's why they're called leftovers. I think she could take her leftovers.
She made a delicious dessert. Let her have her leftovers.
And maybe they love them so much, and maybe her kids weren't there.
Exactly.
You don't want the rest of that dessert.
No, because you're going to end up eating it late at night and hating yourself.
Come on, it's already January 2nd.
It's the beginning of the year, man.
Peloton, we're all on it.
Get the dessert fork down.
I know. I think it's good to let her take it home because maybe it's the family's favorite thing.
And her kids want it.
Her kids want it. Okay.
Definitely want it. Here's the last one.
Okay.
Casey and I have been dating for 6 months. I haven't told anyone because I'm 32 and he's 22. We've gotten very serious, but I know my friends and family won't approve. When should I tell them?
Oh, it's a when. Not should I tell them. When should I tell them? She's in it.
She's in it.
She's in it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with dating somebody younger.
I don't either.
Although I will say, you got to make sure Casey's in it for the long, is ready for a serious commitment.
Yeah.
Because at 22, some people are not.
Yeah. But I think I think it's fine. You've been in a relationship for 6 months.
Yeah.
You obviously care about the guy, and you're saying, when should I tell them? Then I think
you're
when
ready
is
to
now.
tell them.
Yeah, tell them.
And I don't think you don't need to lead with the age, because that's not even what it's about. It's that y'all both really like each other.
Right.
You don't need to be like, Mom and Dad, meet Casey. He's 10 years younger, But
probably what they'll do is start asking questions like, oh, where'd you go to college? When did you graduate? Oh, and then everyone will make eyes.
That's true.
You know how everybody does. But I do think
elbowing under the table.
But here's the thing. Love is love, man. You don't know. He may be really mature. There are a lot of 32-year-olds who aren't. So
it's true.
She might have found
the right one. Tell him now.
If you have a social dilemma, tell us about it. Go to hodaandjenna.com, hit the connect button. Shall we share some words of wisdom?
We'll do our very best. We're going to do Hoda and Jenna's social dilemmas.
All right, here's the first one. Missy and I have been close friends since grammar school. She's been in several weddings this year, including mine. Missy posted photos from everyone's wedding except mine. Oh. I'm offended and really hurt. Am I wrong?
First of all, here's the thing when it comes to social media. Missy could be saving just a post for you. Like, I think when we live in this world where it's all about who posts what, who likes what, we think it's about us when it's not about you. It's about Missy. And you know what I mean? It's like you automatically think the worst.
Right. And I sort of understand her because she's like, wait, she was in whatever 6 weddings and she posted 5.
Yes.
And not mine, and mine was the 6th one.
Yes.
I do, and some people do judge based on that. I mean, I sort of get it. I mean, I don't know.
I get it, but what if Missy is saving a whole post just for you? I don't know. It's like, I just feel like if we're worried so much about social media, and we somehow have to teach ourselves.
But I feel like social media has now become the place where people declare their love, their motherhood, their...
Some people do and some people don't,
Yeah, true. Yeah, I agree. All right. Next one.
Okay, our sorority group of 6 girls recently planned a weekend getaway. One girl, Nikki, invited 2 girls from home to join us, but they didn't run it by the group. Are we wrong to ask Nikki to uninvite her other friends?
Yeah, uninvite. Yeah.
I like how Hoda's taking a hard line.
No, but don't you think? I mean, you have a special group. It's your sorority sisters. It's a planned thing. Because if everyone invited
I think you
2
could,
other
at
people,
the very least, say, "Hey, Nikki, why didn't you run this by us?"
Yeah, you're right.
You know, and then maybe she'll choose without you saying disinvite.
What if
somebody.
she says, "Yeah, but I've already invited them. I can't disinvite them." Yeah, because she probably, after you invite someone, it's hard to say, actually.
Disinviting is
But she could say to her friends, look, I mean, I think I kind of overstepped.
Yes.
Man, this is like our sorority group, and I love you guys, of course, and let's plan another thing.
Let's plan something just
You're
for the
right.
3 of us.
You're right. We're giving really lame advice today. Next one, I broke up with a guy I was seeing for a year around 6 months ago. My friend just said that she always had a little bit of a crush on him and asked if she could ask him out. I know that I'm the one who broke up with him, but can I still say no?
You know what? I really love that your friend came and asked you.
Yeah,
that's already
it's a good
girl code to come in and say, listen, I've kind of always liked this person.
Yeah, and you don't like him anymore, right?
Right?
Or do you?
Or do you?
Or do you?
You have to ask yourself.
Or do you?
Because if the only reason is you used to date him, it's not enough.
I agree. I think you have to examine, like, if you really still have feelings, if it's not just a why would you? And you're right. If you ask your friend, you're doing all the right things. And if your friend loves you, and you would say, well, give it a shot. Yeah. You might hit it off. Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Well, you guys, if you have a social dilemma, tell us about it at hodaandjenna.com. All you have to do is hit the connect button. We are back with our guest co-host today, Mr. Snoop Dogg himself, and together we are going to help navigate some tricky social situations.
Okay, so you know what that means, Snoop?
It's time for Hoda and Jenna's Social Dilemma.
Oh, no! All right, here's the first one, all right? I'm hosting Thanksgiving for my family this year, and my cousin Suzanne is insisting that she make the sweet potato pie. However, mine is a lot better. She won't back down, but it is my house. How can I tell her to bring something else?
Snoop, take this one.
You know what you do? Let her bring her pie. Don't tell her to bring something else. What you do is you wait until they finish with your pie, and then that'll be the dessert. Her pie.
Oh, you bring your pie too? You just upstage her with your pie?
It's not about an upstaging. It's just about the timing of pulling out the pie. It's all about timing, you know?
Hey, not to upstage.
So everybody's happy.
Yes.
She gets her pie.
Yes.
But it's just after everyone's already enjoyed.
Exactly.
Not
You know what?
to
Jenna keeps
not to
taunting me.
upstage
She's
you.
awesome.
Not to upstage
Look
you,
how
but
she rocking with it.
not to upstage you, but
She is wearing the necklaces that you gave us. Mine is somewhere, but I don't know where.
she loses. That's not. Look at all those things she keeps on her
She's
wrist.
too astonishing.
It's probably
That's
on
just
her
too
body.
much.
She just can't
She
find
has
it.
no more room.
I got no more.
Okay, here's the next one. My best friend, Tony, I always feel bad how we call these people out, but follows my wife, Christy, on Instagram. I just noticed his comments on Christy's bikini photos are a little too friendly. Can I ask him to unfollow her?
Yes, you can ask him that now. Like, push that unfollow button now before you make a disgruntled woman out of your mate.
Oh my gosh!
I wonder what kind of comments they are. Like,
it's too much.
Fire emoji.
That's
fire
too much.
emoji.
When she says what she says, enough is enough.
Yeah.
Unfollow.
Yeah,
Unfollow.
you gotta unfollow.
Follow your woman.
And I think it is telling to see what people comment where. I think it does tell you a lot about that.
Emojis say a lot.
Are you on that all the time?
I'm always on. My emojis do a lot of talking for me too.
What's your favorite emoji?
Smoke and fire.
Why'd I even ask?
All right.
Okay, here's the last one. My son Jack is giving me a hard time with my grandchildren. Whenever they come to my house, I let them eat whatever they want and have no bedtime. Okay, but Jack says I need to set boundaries and be stricter with them. Do I continue being the cool grandma or do I tighten up the rules?
Okay, now you know.
Yeah.
The parents say tighten up.
Well, I am a grandfather, so Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack, when the parents are out of town, the kids can do whatever they want to do with Grandpa and Grandma because it's our time with them. So, Grandma, Grandpa, keep bending the rules for your grandbabies because they're going to love you forever and they're going to always share secrets with you and they're going to feel like they have a safe space with you. Let the parents keep being those mean, putting up barriers. You don't have any barriers. You're grandma and grandpa.
Yes! By the way,
wait, is that how you do it? Is that how you do it?
My grandkids, they know I got a bowl of candy when they come over. I got video games. I got whatever they want. It's all
Do they get to wear do they get
God, look at your grandbabies.
Those are your grandbabies?
Yes.
Oh, my
You give them chains. Have you given them this chain yet?
They don't like the chains. They like money. They don't want the chain. They want what bought the chain.
They want what bought the chain.
My God,
they want to buy their own chains.
Yes.
Okay,
all right,
you guys, if you have a social dilemma, tell us about it at hodaandjenna.com. Just hit the connect button.
All right.
Our viewers can use a little help navigating some tricky situations.
So that means it must be time for Hoda and Jenna's social dilemmas. Here we go.
After Girl Code on Monday,
we're going to get better. We've worked on it.
We promise we're going to try our very best.
Very best.
Okay,
all right.
Here's the first one. Ready? I'm expecting you to show up here.
I got you.
Lance and I have been dating for 3 years now, and I know a proposal is on the way. It's a tradition in his family to pass down, oh no, an heirloom engagement ring whenever the men are going to propose. His mother's ring is hideous. If he proposes to me using the ring, do I fake like I like it, or do I tell him to get me a different ring? Y'all, you know what? I feel like we're being set up to fail here.
Okay, first of all, can I just say without being Judge Judy, if the first thing you're looking at, and I know people do that because I never quite understood, look at my ring, look at my, it's like, but you just got, like, you just made a commitment for your life.
Yes.
Not to be all holier than thou, but it's like if something's been in the family for years and years and it means the world to them, this is a conversation that you might want to have somewhere.
But also before, I mean, I'm not wearing my ring, but don't worry, Henry and I, you saw Henry raising me up. We're still happy together, but I broke my finger. And that ring was from, he redid a ring that was like somebody's ring, right? He redid it, which was nice. Somebody's. I mean, I think his grandmother's or somebody's. I mean, we've been married for
forever.
a long time.
Right.
I knew then,
okay?
But my point is, I feel like you have got to figure out a way before he proposes to you. I mean, I agree. Yes, you do. You definitely do.
No.
You don't want him to. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Not to say.
Hoda, because you know what?
Wait, hold on. Let me explain. You're not going to say to him, hey, Lance, I don't like the ring. I think you just say, this is what I'm kind of into. This is people. Oh, you don't think people have those conversations before they get engaged?
If it is a family heirloom that she knows has been passed down from generation to generation since the early 1400s. So this heirloom, this beautiful representation of his family.
I think, look, you're not talking about the heirloom. You're leaving the heirloom at home. What you're doing is you're saying, hey, so, I mean, I hope we are really going to get married, Lance. I love you so much.
No, I think that's going to put a pin in it.
Just to let you know, I love this gold band, just like this. And oh, look at Susan's ring. You don't think people drop hints like that when they're getting engaged? Yes, Sean, they sure do.
You have a Lone Ranger, Sean, okay?
No. Like, do I have others on my team?
No.
Yes, I do, right there. I sure do.
No, because you know why? It means a lot to him. It's an engagement ring.
We don't know Lance from Adam.
It means a lot. It means a lot. Take the ring, say thank you. Take the ring, say I love you.
Okay.
You're more important than this.
You're right. Your matters don't matter in marriage.
Okay. No, but
Lance's wife.
No, there are physical things, tangible things, and there's emotional.
What if that's important to her? A symbol of their love. Okay, move on.
Here we go. I've been going to my hairstylist, Danny, for years. I love the work she does, but here's the issue. She talks openly and loud about sex and tells me stories I'd rather not hear. I know it's very unprofessional, but I love how she does my hair. What should I do? Ignore it or go elsewhere?
I've got it. I've done this, and not because somebody's talked loudly about sex, but I've done it.
What?
Danny, oh my gosh, okay, wait, honey, oh gosh, I'm finishing my book on tape, and it's so juicy. Hold on, ear pods in. This.
That's good. That's good.
It's passive aggressive,
yeah,
but
that
does it
one
work?
you got that one. That one was good because to say to her, "Hey, tone it down. I'm not comfortable." Look, it's her personality.
Yeah.
She's good at what she does.
You're
She's
not
a
gonna change
creative.
her.
Let her be herself. But you're right. You don't have to hear it.
Yeah.
But once it starts happening every single time you go, book on tape.
Well,
I've got
I do.
phone call.
That's your personality.
Yeah.
That's her new personality. She
Yeah.
likes to listen to music
just
or
say,
watch.
Look, I'm just
She got a perfect couple recommendation from you, and she'd like to watch it when she gets her highlights in.
All right, if you have a social dilemma, tell us about it at hodaandjenna.com and hit the connect button. All right, it's time to guide our viewers through some kind of tricky situations. It's a segment we like to call
Hoda and Jenna's Social Dilemmas. Okay, Hoda, you know who is the king of handling those sticky social situations? Our really good friend.
Dear friend.
Comedian Jerry.
Come on, Jerry!
Oh! Hello.
Hi, Jenna.
How are you?
Good to see you again.
Good to see
How
you
you
too.
doing?
This is Hoda.
Hi, Hoda.
Hi, Jerry.
How are you?
How are you? It's nice to see
You know that Hoda used to stand outside your apartment building?
Don't go into my
Hello,
dark
this is your stool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I'll
she
tell
used
you
to-
later. I'll tell you later.
No, she used to wait outside and just hope she could get a glimpse
No,
of
no,
you.
no. This is what my sister and I did. We saw you at the Mets game on TV.
Yeah.
And then we were like, how long does it take to get back? Because I lived near where you used to live, according to sources and doormen. So
I live where I used to live.
Oh, well, then I won't say it. But anyway, I'll tell you later where
This
I
was
lived.
I think this was years ago.
So we would stand and wait. We figured, does he take the subway?
Do you have any security
Does he
here, or
take
should
a
I call
car?
some
This is
Secret
the
Service for
nicest
you?
thing I've heard all day. This just makes me feel so good.
And a little creep.
A little
We
creep.
know.
All right.
No.
It's
I don't
fine.
mind a little stalking.
You don't
A little
mind a little
stalking's
stalking?
okay.
Well, Sarah Cooper was on the show.
Sarah Cooper.
Yeah.
She's
stalked straight up
grade A
stalking.
Yeah, that I don't mind that because she's Sarah Cooper.
Yeah.
You know, because she's out too.
All right, here we go. We got our first dilemma. Jerry, will you help us?
This is my favorite thing. I
Oh, my
was
God.
born for this segment.
Okay.
I'm going to turn this into a series.
Okay, here it is. The other night, my wife and I went out to dinner. I had leftovers, so I brought them home. The next day, she ate them while I was at work. She says we're a family, so all food is fair game. Does she owe me some chicken parm?
This is a good one.
Yeah.
It's sticky, we told
That's
you.
sticky. Chicken parm. You know, if it wasn't chicken parm, I think I might have a different opinion. But chicken parm is that's like Wolverine. You know, you're like, if that's there, I'm diving on it. I don't care who it is. I'd rather apologize.
You'd rather
I'd rather
But now, if
apologize.
Jessica ate your chicken parm,
Yeah.
how would you feel about
You
that?
were like, oh, I can't
Well,
wait.
now you're talking about my wife. There's
what
no
this is about.
boundaries. Yeah. But chicken parm, any other food, I would have said, I think that's wrong. But chicken parm, no. Anyone sees it, eat it. See it, eat it.
See it, eat it. I like
Yeah.
it. All right.
Okay, here's the next one. One of my good friends is having a bachelorette party.
No. Let's bring her out.
Her sister is planning it, and she has given us a detailed list of what to pack because every day is going to have a theme.
Oh,
I think this is lame.
Lame.
And I just want to wear normal clothes so I can look
Normal.
and feel good. Can I do that?
yes. You know, that's my theme. My theme is normal clothes.
But what if they say tonight's animal night, tomorrow night's 60s night?
I would just put a pin, put a little pin on your lapel of a little teddy bear. Okay, I'm an animal.
Wait, do you ever go to theme parties?
No.
No, you're not into that.
Comedians, and I don't really know why, they hate being other people. They hate it. We hate Halloween more than anything. Even though I wrote the New York Times #1 best-selling book, Halloween, and one of the best comedy bits I ever had in my life. Did you ever see my Halloween bit?
Yes.
What is it? No, you
I
it's
did
a
see
long-
it. You
it's a whole long
Google
bit.
it.
It's a
You just
great
got to
bit.
Google
Okay,
it.
do
It's
it.
still
Wait,
there
what's
on
the
the
bit?
internet.
The bit is when it's a long bit, but it starts with the first time you hear about Halloween, you're like, what are you saying? They're giving out candy? Who is giving out candy? And it's just so that when you're a kid, it's just too great to be real.
Even fathom.
Yeah.
Wait, can we get to one more?
Wait, hold on.
So when I've obviously had kids, and we had this Halloween thing, and I just wouldn't. My wife would dress up, the kids would dress up. I can't do it.
You never dressed up as any costume?
No, I can't. I can't do it.
You just can't. When you were a kid,
I don't know what it is. It's a real comedian block.
Okay.
All right, here's one. My son loves playing all kinds of musical instruments. Piano, guitar, the French horn. But the truth is, he isn't very good at any of them. He has many gifts, but I don't think music is one of them. Should I tell him?
No.
Should anyone?
No.
Just let him.
The world will tell him.
Yeah. No, he's right.
Just let.
Yes.
Because the world.
That's why we have life. Life stops these idiots from doing all these things we don't want them to do. We don't have to discipline most people in most things individually. Life does it. Life will do it. Go out into the world with that. Go ahead.
Take it back to school and see how people will treat him?
Yeah, the world takes care of most things.
It's true. He's right.
So the little Charles Darwin told me that just the other day. We were chatting. I was saying, what do you think is going to happen with these type people? He goes, oh, we're going to take care of that.
Don't you worry.
Yeah.
We are back, and it's time to help out our viewers in a segment we like to call
Hoda and Jenna Social Dilemmas. All right, here we go. First, Matt and I have known each other since college. We've been hooking up for about 3 months now. I'm ready to tell people, but he wants to hold off a little longer. Should I wait or go for it? What do you mean? What do you mean wait or go for it?
She needs to tell people before he's ready?
No, girl.
No, because you also don't want your own heart to be broken. You know? I mean, I would also go to him and say, hey, I'm ready to tell people where...
She did, and he said, not ready. Not yet.
Okay.
He said, not yet. So why is he saying not yet? That's my question. Why is he saying not yet?
Yeah, why is he saying not yet?
Why is he saying not
He's
yet?
He's lucky to have had you for 3 months. I'm reading the fine print right now. This
and
feels
also,
like a reading comprehension
what's
situation.
Going on? You know what's going on right now? You know what's going on?
What is going on?
She's the secret.
Yeah.
She's the secret, and you don't want to be the secret.
No, this ain't like the book, The Secret, that Oprah promoted.
I love that book.
That is not like, of course you do. Of course you do.
You're the secret, and you don't want to be the secret. You want to be out in front. You want to be with his friends, with your friends. If it's a secret, something's funky.
Although I will say, I've been watching the show One Day on Netflix.
I'm dying to watch that. Everyone's raving about it.
I am raving about it. Loving it. I'm on the last episode. I actually turned it off last night at 8:53.
Pause.
Because I want it tonight when I get home as a treat.
Oh, I want that too. One day.
What I will say about One Day that I've learned
full circle
is that because they've been friends for a long time, right, in college and such. Did I?
Yeah, they just started hooking up.
I'm like, reading comprehension. So I'm just reading between the lines, inferring here that if you're meant to sort of be like, just chill with it, girl. Just chill with it. And if I've learned anything from the show One Day on Netflix,
what has you learned?
It means one day it will come true. But don't push him. Don't push him.
No, but there's a reason he doesn't want anyone to know.
How do we know that? Maybe he just wants to. They're good friends.
They're
maybe
not
he just
telling
wants to keep
anybody.
Maybe he just wants to keep.
I think
have you watched
funky.
One Day?
Well, after I watch One Day, I'll check back with you with my advice.
Okay.
All right.
The next one, my friend Megan. I always think it's funny when they say the person's name, but here it is. My friend Megan was nice enough to let my family stay in her beach house for the weekend. Our dog had a huge accident on her couch. I cleaned it up well. There's no evidence. Do I need to be honest about what happened? No.
Yes. You said no?
I mean, she said hopefully, did she get
your dog took a dump on the couch?
I don't have a dog. But what I'm saying, pretend I brought Hollywood to your house, okay?
If Hollywood pooped on my couch and you had to clean it up.
Maybe I got somebody in there and cleaned it. Like,
no, I don't trust. No.
I bet she got. Did you pay for somebody to come in and really get it? Because those accidents aren't easy to clean. I know.
She said,
and you had a dog, you know too. So I'm just saying, I think if you really feel good about the level of cleanliness, and this comes from somebody that's sort of a psychopath.
You got to tell. You got to tell the truth. It's going to come out. Come on, tell the truth.
How is it going to come out?
Look at you. Is that how you live?
When it comes to animals and their feces, yes, it is.
Okay, last one. We have to get to it. My boss accidentally texted me. talking about me.
Oh.
And a mistake I made in the office. The message wasn't meant for me. Should I address it with her or forget it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Did this happen among our colleagues? Okay.
Okay, so here's what I think.
I hate stuff like this.
I know. I think that she knows and you know.
Yeah.
Addressing it is not next leveling it. She already knows. If you rise above, you are proving and showing what kind of a human being you are.
100%.
Like, it's going to hurt your feelings. It's a huge out. She pointed your mistake out. If she was sharing it in a way that was derogatory.
If you go to her and say, hey, I got the text.
She knows you got it.
I know. Yeah, but just reiterate it. It's okay. I agree with you. I believe in transparency when it comes to this, just not dog poop. Okay, if you guys have a social dilemma, tell us about it at hodaandjenna.com. Just hit the connect button. All right, Hoda, are you ready to help out some of our viewers?
Let's do it. It's time for Hoda and Jenna's Social Dilemmas. Okay, first up, here it is. I recently ran into someone I hadn't seen in years at the airport. We ended up on the same flight and in the same row. After we boarded the plane, all he wanted to do was talk, and all I wanted to do was sleep. How should I have handled the situation without coming across as rude?
I'm really good at this one.
Do it.
Okay, this is what you do. You get on the airplane. Before he has the chance to open his mouth, you say, I would love to catch up, but I'm so tired. Last night I was up late. You put in your earphones. You put on right now I'm listening to a nice sleepy play mix. You put on your play mix, you close your eyes, and you say goodnight.
Okay, I just thought your friend said they haven't seen you in forever.
Well, I don't think they're that good of friends.
You never know. You have good friends you haven't seen. Now, I suggest on the plane you sit down and you go, I'm so happy to see you. I am pooped, but let's catch up for a minute here. Let's catch up for a minute or two.
No, because that minute turns into the whole flight. He starts ordering a scotch and then it's all over.
No, you go, I'm like about to close my eyes, but I have to know a couple of things. How are your kids? Okay, good. How is so-and-so? Great. Okay. Night. That way you get a little. Okay.
You're nicer than I am. Okay, here's the next one. One of the parents on my kids' soccer team is very enthusiastic at games. They love to scream and yell while cheering on the kids. It's nothing offensive, but I find it totally obnoxious. Can I say something to them?
No, you may not. You may not say something.
Because they're not being mean and they're not being offensive. They're just cheerleaders.
I know. And you know what? People who aren't cheerleaders don't like to be around people who are loud.
So I think I would just go to the other side of the field.
There you go.
Sit down with your coffee and
there you go.
Be fine.
You move. Yeah, right. Okay, that was good. All right, next. I've introduced myself to my friend's friend multiple times. Every time I see him, though, he asks my name as if it's the first time meeting. How can I politely break the cycle?
I think you just,
who's that from? Gavin? Gavin.
I will say this does happen, and I've been with people. One of my good friends is like, I know that girl. I've met her a million times. And then the girl comes up and it's like, Jenna. But she doesn't say anything to my friend. Finally, my friend said, I saw you last week at school drop-off. Like, not rude. That sounded rude. But just rude. Like, Susan. I'm
Susan. Hi.
Susan, I'm Joanne. I've met you a million times. I think that's fine to say.
I would say a million.
Well, maybe she didn't say it that way. She said, Joanne, hey.
No, you know what?
Susan.
Maybe your friend. Maybe she needs to be more memorable. Maybe she should wear a hat.
Whoa.
I'm saying some type of clothing. Remember me? I'm the one with the clown nose. Hey.
No, because is that what you did in middle school when you wore the cowboy hat?
I wore the cowboy hat because I didn't like my hair. But I wore it for a year. I know.
But then everybody knew you because you wore the cowboy hat. So you'd have done it.
Okay. All right. Anyway, if you've got a social dilemma, tell us all about it. We'll give you some incredibly riveting advice. Go to hodaandjenna.com, hit the connect button.
We're We're back with the creator and star of Netflix's Survival of the Thickest, our girl, Michelle Buteau.
We love our Michelle. In addition to her TV show and her stand-up tour, Michelle is also an advice columnist.
Yes.
For Real Simple magazine.
That's right.
So we decided who better to join us for a round of Hoda and Jenna's Social Dilemma. All right, what's the first one, JBH?
Okay, you ready? Here's the dilemma.
Okay.
My friend invited a group of girls out to dinner for her birthday. When the bill came, she made it clear that she was expecting us to pick up the tab. Do you think that's fair?
Wait, it was her
100%.
birthday?
It's her own birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do it. What kind of cheap friend are you? Even if you brought a gift, you should want to chip in because it's her birthday.
Right?
If it's my birthday and I invited you out, I'm ordering like the surf and turf. I'm getting the organic wine that's $45 a glass because it's my birthday and I've supported you and your dummies the whole year.
Yeah. Okay, good. Done and done. All right, here's the next one. I got invited to a big exclusive event in town, and I asked a friend to be my +1 because my husband wasn't sure if he would be in town for it. My friend was super excited, bought a dress. I just found out that my husband is going to be in town after all. Who should I bring?
Oh my God, is this like a United Airlines flight? Are you overbooking yourself? Girl, that's wild. You know what? Have your husband go with your friend.
Oh, don't go?
Don't go. Have your husband go with your friend. Take the hit. I've done it before.
You have?
Yes. I didn't see Lenny Kravitz at.
Wait, why?
Yes. Why?
You invited?
Because I invited a
two
friend,
people?
and then
Then your husband
same exact
could go.
thing, and they went and had fun. And Lenny, if you're seeing this, hook me up. We get a ticket the next time you're on tour. I'll come to Paris. Yeah, love it.
Okay, here's another one. Ready? Someone in my local mom Facebook group keeps airing her dirty laundry in posts.
Oh, girl.
Uh-oh, asking for divorce lawyer recs, et cetera, et cetera.
Is that what the Facebook group app is for?
I don't know. I've never been on it, but here's what happened.
Okay.
When I run into her in town, am I supposed to act like I don't know all her stuff?
No, act like you do know.
Really?
If she's putting it out there, then she's putting it out. You pick it up, put it down, and just be like, "Did you find a lawyer? Did you do it yet? Because I might know somebody. I have a 1-800 number. That's wild. She's messy. She's very messy. Clean up an aisle, fine. We got a mess. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. Or leave the app, but I would ask her. I'm nosy.
You are nosy.
Okay, wait.
Wait, yeah.
Oh, you
What's
have
it called?
one?
Big heart.
No.
What's
full
the
heart,
big
full
heart?
heart tight jeans.
Yeah.
You're going on tour.
Talk about it.
I am. So I've been working on a new hour. I'm so excited to just go on tour and just meet people I would. Yes.
That's a great poster.
Thank you. That is by a really sweet Black artist named Brianna Peppers. And so I'm trying to support Black artists any way I can. And, you know, when people always ask me, how you doing? You know, fine, tired. It's like, okay. But I always say that my heart is full and my jeans are tight because it's true. You know what I mean? It's sort of like my chant. You know what I mean? It's my Friday Night Lights. You know, it's like full heart, tight jeans, can't lose, honey. So it's going to be fun, fun, fun. And there's no refund. So don't ask. This is so great. Can I do the tag?
Yes.
This is amazing. You guys, you can watch me in Survival of the Thickest streaming on Netflix, not Streamberry, right now.
Oh, cool. Welcome back on this Juneteenth holiday.
Okay, so summer's here. Are you okay? Summer's here, and it's time to play one of our favorite things, Hoda and Jenna's Social Dilemmas.
All right.
Okay, the first up. Okay, here we go. My friend's son has a huge house party while she was on vacation.
Oh, no.
She asked me to watch the house for activity while she was gone. Do I tell her the truth when she's back?
Wait. Yes.
Yes.
What do you mean? Wait, don't tell that there was a wild party?
That's your job.
Yes.
You got to tell the truth.
Yeah.
And also, she probably will notice by, like,
everything being trashed and the broken things. First of all, why would you not tell?
You have to tell. That's your job. No, we don't need to be the cool mom. Absolutely
Do you
not,
remember
Gavin.
that movie?
Yes.
Clueless?
No.
What was the one with the cool?
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls.
Amy Poehler.
Oh, I loved her in that.
Yo.
She was like, I'm the cool mom.
In fact, when I start to act a little bit like the cool mom,
No,
like
no one
just by, like I went up to Mila at that wedding and I said, "Ooh, you're sitting next to the most eligible bachelor," and she looked at me. She looked at me, and Henry goes, stop. You're making her feel uncomfortable. And I was like, he's right. I'm acting like the cool mom.
Right.
But I don't want to be the cool mom.
That's not even your favorite. You don't even like that role. Next up.
Okay, let's hear it.
I was invited to my boyfriend's family's house for a weekend, and I have been there before. His mom told me not to bring anything. Do I really not bring anything? Wait, what do you mean I've never...
No,
Wait,
she's
go
been
back.
there before.
She's been there. Does the mother not know?
She's been there before. So then the mother said, you brought a nice thing last time. You don't need to bring anything. Sorry, you do.
Yes, you bring something.
You do.
Yeah, bring something.
Bring us something. Like
easy.
go through Hoda's candle drawer, which is what I'm going to do the next time I need something.
But you can easily pick up something.
Yes,
it's just
even a pie or something.
It's just a gesture.
A food.
It's like when someone says, "Don't get me anything." It's my birthday. Don't get me anything. It's like
but you really actually don't care about.
But I think people do care.
Yes.
And I actually would like, even if I said don't, if I didn't even get a card, I think I'd be a little
your feelings
bummed.
would hurt.
Yeah. Next
So
question.
don't say don't then too. Okay, next question. I'm hosting a dinner party and it's getting late, but my friends won't leave.
How do I tell them to go? Let me take this one.
Please.
Here's what you do. Your friends are downstairs. Good night. I'm going to bed. That's how I would do it. I would get up and go upstairs and put on my jammies and go night-night.
Now, you've done that, actually, to Meredith Vieira.
Right, I did it. But here's
Why
the thing.
wouldn't you just say...
Can y'all go home? What's the difference? Hey, guys, I am beat. I'm going to bed. That's it. They get
Well, what if the people are like, great, Hoda's gone, let's get into her bourbon? They wouldn't.
No, they wouldn't.
Okay. Well,
What would you do? You're the
think-
last one standing.
I am not always the last one standing.
Often.
But I do have a thing. I'm trying to learn from my mentor, okay? And how to leave a party. I'm not good at leaving a party, but...
Night-night. Bye. Good night.
I think it's what Henry sometimes does is just turn off the light.
Is that what he does?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, that's brilliant.
Turn off the light.
Welcome back. It's Friday. Time to answer some more of Hoda and Jenna's social dilemma questions. You ready?
Love this.
Oh, yeah.
Don't we love
Yeah.
this?
Well, okay.
All right, here we go. Here's the first one. My friend broke up with her boyfriend and asked me not to hang out with him anymore.
Yes.
But I was also close with him. Do I get to still see him?
That's a good question. What do you think the answer is?
I think the answer is, unfortunately, I mean, I've had this with friends that have been separated or divorced. Sometimes you got to pick one.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to pick one.
Yeah, I think it leaves you in the center of a weird situation.
Also, kind of when I hear that, it makes me wonder if the girl has a thing for him.
This went down a whole nother road.
Because usually...
That went down a whole
Well,
nother
unless... Now, listen, maybe she's married and I don't know the circumstances, but if you kind of want to still hang out with a guy, ask yourself why.
Why? Right. Yeah, that took a whole nother turn.
Why
Do you know
didn't
that "nother's" not really a word?
Another.
No, a whole. Okay, if you were going to say a whole.
Another.
Wait. If you were going to say that took a whole nother turn, you wouldn't say that took a whole another turn.
That took another turn. You don't need a whole.
No, but a whole.
That took another turn.
It was a wait.
A whole.
You know what?
Are you saying the word "nother"?
Yes.
Yeah, we understand.
Who
that the
doesn't
word
say the word "nother"?
"nother"?
A whole nother turn.
Nobody says the word "nother."
Have you ever said a whole nother turn?
No, it took
Thank you.
another turn. Wow, that took another turn. That took a whole other turn.
But you would have said "nother."
I've never said the word "nother" a day in my life. Never said "nother." Has anybody raised your hand if you've said "nother"?
Yes.
Y'all
Thank
are
Yes,
just
thank
trying
you.
to make Hoda feel
No,
better.
we're not, because we're all human.
I love that you just said to me,
Another turn.
"Nother" is not a word.
Well, I wanted to remind you in case you wanted.
Did you think I said it?
Well, no, but for your whole read with Jenna, I thought you might want to point that out. Okay. All right. So
that
here's
took
another
a whole
one.
other turn. Yes, it did. Here's one. Go ahead. All right, fine. So you're at a playground. There's a toy on the ground.
Another kid what?
Another kid wants to get in there and play with that toy.
A whole nother kid.
A whole other kid wants to get up in there. and he wants to play with that toy. Do you have to find the person that owns that toy and ask for permission, or can you just hold another in there?
There's a toy.
There's a random toy.
Yeah, play with it.
I agree.
Play with it.
You
What
don't
do
have
you
to
mean?
ask for permission.
Whose toy is this truck? No,
You
no.
don't have to. And by the way,
trust me, they'll tell you in 1 second once you touch it.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah. Well, the
Hal
kid
thinks every truck belongs to him, which is a whole nother. Wait, did I say it? Did I say a whole nother?
The trap was set and you stepped in it. You said you've never in your life said "nother."
Oh, did I just say nother?
Yes, you did.
A whole other.
You said "nother." I knew it was going to come out eventually. All right, so what's the answer?
He plays with it, and then the parent's like, "That's my truck."
Yeah,
and I have
okay,
it back.
let's moving
and
on.
I say yes. Go ahead.
Okay, next you go.
I love throwing dinner parties, but my current apartment is too small. Is it okay to ask a friend with a better home for parties to host it with me if I provide the food and stay to clean up? Let's say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
No. You're taking
This is
all
a
your
whole
stuff.
nother-
Wait, you're taking all your stuff to someone else's house?
I've done it before.
Wait, you asked if you could borrow someone's house to have a party? Mm-hmm. What if
Sure
something
did.
gets trashed?
Well, I clean.
I mean,
I have like my Windex behind.
so you come, you afterwards you clean up their house?
Sure.
Who said yes to you?
My friend Rachel.
Wow, Rachel's a good friend.
Rachel's very nice. She has a great apartment,
Oh,
and
okay.
she offered it. But I
see,
said
that's different. That's different.
I thought they all knew each other too, but they didn't.
Okay. So it's one thing if a friend offers, hey, why don't you
But
have
I
it at
think
my
it's
house?
okay to say if you know your friend likes
Really-
to entertain.
Right, and if you're a really good friend, I think I'd like to be the one offering, but if
Yes.
I would never ask someone, hey, can I use
Well,
your
that's
apartment so I can have a party?
Kind of sounds fun.
We got some social dilemmas.
Okay, we love this. It's time for our New Year edition of Hoda and Jenna's Social Dilemmas. The first one. Okay, here we go. I've been dating my boyfriend for 3 years. My resolution for this year is to get engaged. Should I give him an ultimatum?
What do you think?
I say yes.
Give an ultimatum?
I gave Henry one.
What'd you say?
I said something I can't say on TV, but it has to say with blank or get off the pot. And I've actually given a couple friends, boyfriends, that ultimatum too.
Blank or get off the pot?
Blank. I think, especially if you say it that way, or if you have a true conversation like, is this where we're going? If the person's brave enough to answer that, like, you could even see
You'll
a
know.
sparkle in it. If
You'll
the
know.
answer's no, you'll know.
Yeah, you'll know. So, do they work? The answer is yes, they do work.
They sure
because they'll either walk or they'll say yes. And if they say yes reluctantly because they just,
Or being pulled
they're
that
being
way.
yanked
Yeah.
by the throat
Off the pot.
to the altar. But I also think a resolution to get engaged is sticky because I think it's sort of like that will come to you.
Well, it's not your resolution. Yeah.
Right, because you're actually, he's going to
do the action.
Yeah, what he's going to do is going to affect you.
Although my grandmother claims she proposed to my grandfather.
Oh, that's sweet.
So if you want to get engaged, I say ask him.
And if he says no, bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
We'll introduce you to
And
somebody
by the
on
way,
this show.
we don't even know you, but we know you're awesome.
Yes.
So,
you
know,
don't even need
you don't
him.
need him.
I mean, we don't know if he's good. but
Yeah, I mean, look.
Move on.
I like Jenna's blank or get off it. All right, next. My coworker is trying a new style that doesn't suit her. She asks for an honest opinion. How do you respond? I think you respond with, if she says, I love this, what do you think? I go, oh my God, I can tell how happy you are wearing that. You look so happy wearing the outfit you love.
Are you talking to me? Because you're looking straight
but
in
I'm
my
trying to
eyes.
think of what would you say? I mean, who are we to criticize someone's
Well,
style?
exactly.
My style's horrible,
That's
and
not
everybody
true, but
knows it.
we have told you before that,
Yes.
that you've worn the same outfit a couple days
Look,
in a row.
I mean, and
I've
to
told
me,
you before that cold shoulders were out.
yeah, and here's the funny thing. To me, if someone criticizes what I'm wearing, it's like
You don't
criticizing the color of my shoe. I don't care. I just zipped it up. I can take it off.
She didn't make it.
Make it. I don't own it. Well, I own it, but I didn't. I don't feel anything about
No,
it.
she
It
doesn't
just
care.
Zip it.
But here's the
take it
thing.
off.
You and I feel we don't care about this. Some people do.
Yeah. If it matters to you, and your coworker asks you for your honest opinion on the outfit, what should that person say?
Well, you believe in honesty right now.
Yeah, but but honesty is saying, when I see you happy, that's the happiest
I've ever been. Yeah. Okay. All right, finally, I've decided to do dry January, but everyone around me is still drinking. How do I say no but still have fun? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. No.
Okay, and also, don't even announce you're doing dry January. Just enjoy the time. Like, don't even pay attention to it. Don't make it because then it becomes your thing. Oh, are you
doing
drinking?
it, and people are asking. Just do it.
Just go. Have
and
fun.
Also say no. And
carry
here's the thing: carry a seltzer or a non-alcoholic
and say no,
beer.
thank you. And just have. Yeah, you can do it. There's a way. There are times in your life where you can have as much fun as you had when you were a kid, with not a drop of it.
Yeah.
Think about a time that you were you had like a crazy dance party in your house. There wasn't a stitch of anything, and you laughed so hard. Or a time you laughed so hard, like when we were on the trampoline that day. I still laugh thinking about that because it reminds me of being a kid. So there are ways to have fun. You could do it.
Also, do it.
Do it.
You know, the fact that you want to do
That's
it,
cool.
do it. It's really, really cool. I know.
#goals.